Karpagamji, where are you joining us from? Hello, please introduce yourself. Hi, Varsha. Good to see you.
Hi,
Please.
Meena. Sorry, I missed the last live call. I'm yet to catch up on the recording.
Okay,
But
okay.
today I joined for sun allergy.
Okay, nice.
Uh, yeah.
Hello, Sanjay ji, Shivanshi, Shubhangi, Samruddhi, Vijay Lakshmi, Anita. Good to see you all. Just introduce yourself and give yourself what's your name, where are you joining from, and why do you want to join this program? That's very, very important that you be very clear what you're joining in from because it is 100 days commitment, right? So let's start with you, Varsha. She has already joined the program she's in. Yes, Varsha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I primarily joined it
Tell
because,
us about you and then we'll move on to everyone. Yeah,
okay,
go
yeah.
ahead.
I teach yoga and I always wanted to get on
I can't hear
more.
you. You are
Oh, sorry.
frozen. Anybody else want to go?
Check.
Okay. You got the
Uh,
network?
am I audible?
Yes, now you are. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying that I'm into teaching yoga and I always wanted to try out a strict sattvic lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
I tried many attempts, but I think your message really resonated with me when you said, "Let's do this for the country." So
Mm-hmm.
here I am, and it's not been as difficult a journey as I thought, especially
Mm-hmm.
giving up chai in monsoons.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's been great. Yeah, thank you, Minal. Thanks for this opportunity.
You're welcome. And you're doing it for yourself and the country, right? So it's so beautiful to see so many people from all over the country joining in for this, for themselves, for their family members, for the community, and for the country. So where are you joining us from, Varsha? It's a lovely weather.
Uh, yeah, I'm based in Bangalore, but I live on my farm very often.
Okay.
So
Is your farm?
yes, yes. This is in 60 kilometers south of Bangalore in Tamil Nadu.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely. So I'm
And
self-inviting myself there whenever
yes,
I'm in
please. I would love to call you for we are building a yoga shala and I want to call you for sessions here.
Bangalore.
So I will definitely talk to you.
Beautiful. We need so many people like Varsha, so many people who are into helping people, getting healthier, using nature, being in nature, living in nature. The whole world is in the rat race, and we have to
Yes.
save people there as well. But at the same time, we need nature. Thank you, Varsha, for whatever you are doing. And we need
Thank
more
you.
such people. Amazing. So it was a good start. Just raise your hand and I will ask you to come online and give your introduction. So Vijay Lakshmi ji says, I'm from Karnataka and for health reasons you want to join. So it will be nice to see you. It will be nice to hear from you. Yes, Harish Kumar ji. Yes, Dr. Pallavi. Yes, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. Where are you joining us from? Yeah, go ahead, introduce yourself. Yeah. Anybody wants to introduce themselves, please go ahead. Do it. Let's do it quickly before we jump on to our session. Yeah. Parpagamji, where are you joining us from? Okay, so this is done. Okay, cool. And there is Anita who says, Anita from Ahmedabad, Gujarat, a designer. Sanjay Goyal says, good evening from Noida. I would love to hear your voices, but okay, let's go ahead. Yes, Samruddhi, good to see you. Unmute yourself and switch on your video. Yes, lovely to see you. Yes, please introduce.
Yeah. So my name is Samruddhi, and currently I'm in Kochi. I'm from Patna, Bihar,
Okay.
and yeah. So I'm an architect, and currently, but I shifted to teaching yoga. So right now I am here to teach yoga. Other than that, I'm interested in mud architecture, so I mostly volunteer for mud architecture and also an artist. So that's about me.
And what brings you to this program?
Okay, so I also follow a lot of sattvic recipes and mostly fruit diets and all. So I was just interested and curious to know like how this meeting can add to my knowledge, health and diet, all this.
Okay. So I will clarify that it's not a knowledge platform, but it's more of if something you have done and we do it here, Instead of getting rid of inflammation on the face and body, I'm getting to know Sattvic way of living, also sun allergies. Okay, this was also the question of Varsha. So let me get back to you. So I'll post today's morning video wherein Pooja had joined us and told her that how she used to get rashes on her hands whenever she went into the sun. And now Varsha ji and also Anita ji, Pooja ji has very, very successfully got rid of her sun allergies just being in sun, so it may sound very counterintuitive. Okay, you are allergic to sun, so you should avoid sun, but we have seen very successful cases, people who got really bad rashes and allergies, they cured themselves of their sun allergy, solar allergy, by being in the sun. So that's what she continued. And I will post that video in the group. All of you are in the group, in the Health Seekers group. All of you are in the Health Seekers group. Otherwise, I'll post the Health Seekers link here. Just join it. Otherwise, you will lose touch on whatever is happening and the whole process of this. So it's very important that you are part of the Health Seekers group, because in that community, we share all the details and updates about the program. And this is what it is. Please invite others. Yeah, you can invite others as well who are aligned to this. Not everybody is aligned to it, but yes, this is the group, and you can share it, you can copy it, you can post the link, see you're able to access it. So this is the link. And Dr. Pali, do you want to introduce yourself?
Uh, so I just have one question
Hello?
that
Do you want to introduce yourself? You have yeah. So the sun allergy thing will go away eventually. So it's a matter of week or two. That's all it takes, and then it goes away. And another thing is about the learning and knowledge. It's more about doing. Most of us have a lot of knowledge, but we are not practicing it, and that's why we are not so healthy. So let me introduce myself quickly and tell you about what is it about, right? And then see if it resonates with you. You are most welcome to be part of it. Yeah. So I've posted the group link. You can join that. In the Zoom link, you can just check it and you can join that group, and ensure that you are able to copy it and go to the web WhatsApp group and you can join it. So now, so my name is Meenal Jaiswal. I stay in Thane, India. And what I saw so I've been working as a holistic immunity coach for the past 4 years. And I have been living without any medication or what is called supplements. I don't even remember what is it called. So without supplements for the past 10 years. Now, what has happened, what I saw is when I saw the numbers of the people that we are losing in the country. So two-thirds of Indians die because of the non-communicable diseases. What comes under non-communicable diseases is your heart issues, your lungs issues, so anything that is not communicable, it doesn't spread by bacteria or virus or whatever. It's called non-communicable disease. So these diseases are usually lifestyle based. So, whenever you talk about heart issues, so few of them are genetic. People have hole in the heart and stuff like that. But most of it is avoidable. So imagine two-thirds of the people that we lose every year, our loved ones and everybody else, could come into that category. Uh, but and so many people are losing their loved ones is because they come into the NCD category. And what is NCD doing? They are burdening our healthcare system. And so that is something that's happening in our country currently, so that, Yo Rama. Hello, Gandhi ji. Yeah, you may want to unmute yourself when I ask you to do so. Otherwise, it's better to be muted. Yeah, great. Thank you. So, coming back to India, this is what is happening in the country right now. And in terms of research, why did I pick up this research? Because I was already working with people, and people asked me, okay, so where is the research about it? What are you talking? You're talking about the 5 elements of nature. And I lost my 25 kgs, 23 kgs then, and overall 25 kgs in 3 months. And then I got a lot of tests done. So I know I have tested myself, and I'm a person who loves numbers. And so there is a section of information and knowledge that was not meant for Indian. I mean, it was started by um, like from races not same as ours. And Indian system does not have the Western research method. So I thought of bridging the gap and work on the immunity markers. So initially, inflammation markers. Initially, I wanted to work on cancer, and that topic was considered too big to be covered up. And so we decided on inflammation markers. So we are using ESR and HSCRP. So what is inflammation? Anyone of you want to speak about it? What is inflammation? And do you have any inflammation issues that you want to talk about? It would be nice to know. So, anyone? I see some doctors here. So it would be nice to know. So anytime our body gets some kind of infection, or anytime our body gets some kind of issue in the body, which it is fighting, then what happens? Some kind of inflammation is there. If there is peace, nothing is happening, right? If there is something in the city that's happening, there will be a police force, or there will be an army called CRPF. I don't know who would come, but somebody would come to control that situation. Similarly, in our body, our white blood cells become active when there is an issue, and some different inflammatory markers go as high. Even cancer, something as chronic as cancer, is also considered an inflammatory disease. So that is the background of inflammation. And there are many kind of inflammatory markers. So we are using very basic two inflammatory markers. So all of you who wants to be part of this, because most of us cannot save our country at the borders, right? But what you can do, you can join this research and save ourselves first, save ourselves from inflammation first. And then once we save ourselves from inflammation, let us, spread that peace around us. So then it happens in our family, then it happens in our community, then it's happened in our state, and then it happens in our country. How do we do that? We change our lifestyle. At every level, at all the 5 levels, we change our lifestyle. And once we change our lifestyle, we can live medicine free. That's the good news, right? I have been living without medicine for the past 10 years, and I know it's possible for me, it's possible for each one of you. And that's what this EASES program is for. Few of you I see are new faces, new names here. So let me tell you a brief introduction about EASES. So if you live in heat, can you live in cold? Is it possible to live in both the places at the same time? No. Okay, if there is light, Is it possible for darkness to be there? If something is well lit, can darkness stay there? No. So if there is eases, there is no diseases. So that's the premise. So what is eases? We need to understand that. Write EASES vertically. Okay. Let me try. I have never tried this, but let me try this. Okay. So yeah. Can you see this? Are you able to see this? Yeah. I think I should be typing. My handwriting is really mashallah. So yeah. Okay, maybe. Oh, Anita is typing on my phone. Let me stop this, otherwise 10 more people will write here. Okay, so don't
Sorry.
write on this. Yeah, anyways, no worries. Okay, so I'm trying this for the first time. So after years, I'm trying whiteboard. But anyways, let's do this. So EASES, that is eases. What is E stands for? E stands for ether. What is ether? Ether is the Akash Tattva or nothingness. In our body, it is represented by our sleep, our aura, our energy, our thoughts. What is air? Air is our breath and the movement. What is sun? Sun is our temperature and the sun as an SUN sun. Okay, somebody else is doing now. Sanjay Goyal is coming on to this. How do I block you guys from dancing here? I think I can do that. Just let me try it. Enable, rename, unmute themselves. Okay, start video. No, I don't want you to do this. Okay, just give me a moment again. Let me stop others. Okay, host only. Okay, right. Host only. Okay, perfect. Now you guys can't dance here. Only I can dance here. Okay, sun. And then comes earth. And then it's sea. Okay. So ether is the nothingness, and it's the most subtle element, and it's the most important element. This is where our mind is, right? And uh, our mind is having thoughts, and this is where our beliefs are formed. This is where our psychosomatic illness are also formed. So it's important to understand the power of our mind. And so this is what happens. Ether is the most important one. And then we have air. Air is our breath. If I hold our breath, how long can we live? So air is very, very important. And the movement. So that is air. Sun. Oh my God. Swagat. आपका स्वागत है, but unmute yourself. Awesome. Sun is sun as a temperature and also as a sun that we see and how it heals us. We use that. And earth is Mother Earth. That includes grounding, that includes having our right food. And sea is water with minerals. So this is what Isis comprises of. And this is what Isis comprises of. And this is what I have seen, that these 5 things, which are free of cost in nature, can help you not only lose weight, but also lose all your illness, sickness, medicines, whatever else that you want to talk about. So I have been using, I started off with mind actually, when 10 years ago, that's how I started. And now I use all the 5 elements to work on my health. And so this is the space I offer. If you are into yoga, if you are into vegan food, if you are into Satvik, if you have done Nature Cure, if you have done Ojas, you have done Sharan, you have done Freedom from Diabetes, you have done any such kind of course which resonates with going back to the nature, not going back to the medicine. And it doesn't mean Siddha medicine or Ayurvedic medicine or homeopathy medicine or allopathy medicine. Any kind of medicines means you're dependent on an outside source, right? So it doesn't matter which bank you take loan from, you are still not living financially free. So this is a platform that where we are inviting people to give 100 days from their life towards their better health, where they live medicine free. So it's simple, we guide you, but you have to walk the path. So it's very, very important that people who are really committed to themselves, first of all, you have to be committed to your own body. I cannot be committed to your own body, right? So you have to be committed to your own body. You must have faith that I'm going to do it. Like Varsha ji shared, right? That so many times she tried, but she is doing this for the country. So this is only for the people who are brown skin, who are Indians. It's for Indian, by Indian, for Indians, at every level, this is for Indians. Because most of the research that is done is not done on Indians. So we have research which is not meant for Indians at the first place. How many of you have heard about BMI? Raise your hands. Anybody? All of you have heard about BMI. Yeah, keep hearing about it. Yes, write it in the chat window. Samriddhi ji says she has heard about BMI. Okay. We use this term all the time. Sonu ji also says about BMI. Yeah, we use this term all the time. How many of you know that where and who invented this? Do you know the history of BMI? How did it start? Where did it start? Who was it for? So when it comes to our phones, we keep upgrading. When it comes to our car, we keep upgrading. When it comes to our TV, we keep upgrading. We keep upgrading our fashion, our clothes and everything. But the most important thing we need to upgrade is our health, our science behind it, right? So I want you to check who invented it and when was it invented, and post it in the chat window. Okay, let me see who is the fastest. Who is the fastest? Let's see. So please go ahead and post it in the chat window, right? Who is it? Who invented it? 19th century by Adolphe Quetelet. I don't know how to pronounce his surname still, so please excuse me. Yeah, right. So he was a Belgian mathematician who created this for Belgian men, only white people, for Belgian people. So we are neither, all of us are not men, half of the population is female, and we are not Belgian and we are not whites. That's what he focused on. And he was very clear about it, that let's have a term, let's have a test to check whether as a community we are doing good or not. Okay. And so why is it being used in India? Has anybody questioned that? From Belgium, how did it come here? Okay, so it is used in India because it's used in hospital. Why is it used in a hospital? It's used in hospitals because it's used by insurers. And why is it used by insurers? Because insurance companies are from US. Why do US use such a system? Because they found a benchmark which was meant for white men, European white men. So, this is the story. And no one told us about the story before this, right? So for everything that we use today, I have gone back and got back to the root of the cause and studied, like, how did it evolve? What are we using? Why we are using? So I've questioned everything that we have used. So in my life, I have spent over 20 years trying to learn as per the Western science, whatever is good. I still read it, I still know it because 50% of my clients are doctors, and then I need to tell them the research that's being done. And so I still know it, but I always go back and check the history and start from the history. Like, how did it start? Does it still make sense? Similarly, our weighing scale, it doesn't make sense except for if you want to go to an airport and weigh your scale. So these things were never meant. So similarly, many of the tests and all that you'll get to know inside the program. And if you choose to work with me one-on-one, then we complete the whole EASIS program. So this is not a knowledge-based program. This is a doing-based program. So whatever you do, you remember. It's like a swimming pool thing. We are not studying here, but people who are interested in learning it as a science and taking it forward to others, you're most welcome. If you are dealing with some particular crisis and you want to work with me, please DM me that, Meenal, I want to work with you on this issue. Then we can work one-on-one. But people who have some ESR, inflammation, HSCRP issues, you're most welcome to be part of the program, provided you know about the 5 elements. Okay, so this is not somewhere where you learn, this is somewhere where you do, but in the process, you will learn a lot for sure. So like Varsha ji attends all our programs, our sessions, and she's learning a lot. There are people who have already joined the program. And for that, so step one is that you join the main group, okay, which is the Health Seekers group. That's the first step. And after that, once you join this, then you get your blood test done. So what all tests you have to do? You have to do the CBC, you have to do the ESR, and you have to do the HSCRP. Once you do those tests, and if your ESR and HSCRP, either both or one of them is high above the normal limits based on your lab, then you can be part of this program. And suppose nothing is high and you still want to be part of this program, you are welcome to be welcome to be part of the second group, which I have still not started. I'm still busy with enrolling people for the first batch. And all those who are interested, you have to be without any medication. So that's the another condition. So first condition is you should know about the 5 elements. Second is your ESR, HSCRP should be high. So your inflammation markers are high. And third is that you are not only that is high, you commit for 96 days. So happy to hear that from you, Vijay Lakshmi ji. Yes, so you join this group, get your blood test done. And once you get the blood test done, get the body composition done, you fill up the forms. So it's because it's a research work, right? I charge to work with people one-on-one, right? And that's what I do. That's my profession. And I am offering all that wisdom, knowledge, experience to all of you for free in that group. Why I'm doing that? Because I want to work on this model. So it's a win-win-win. Yeah, so once you join the group, Anita ji, you will get all the details. I have a question. I'm a vegan and currently sometimes I take multivitamins and I'm okay with that. I can say I can live with it ever or bad. What do I do with in this case? Okay, awesome. So I am a vegan too and gluten-free, and I'm living without any supplements for the past 10 years, Sonuji. And and it's basically, why do we need supplements? If we have any deficiency, then only we need supplements. If your food is complete, then you don't need supplements. And that's my whole point. That is your lifestyle complete? If your lifestyle is complete, you don't need any medication or supplements. So thank you for that great question. Yeah. Why, if I can B12, why can't you take, no, you don't take B12 for these 3 months, nothing major will happen to you. And my B12 doubled in 6 weeks, exactly 6 weeks. So when I went on my health journey, I was obsessed to do it in the most healthiest way possible. Over 2 years, I've got different 800 different kind of tests done on myself. And now I don't get myself tested so often, but earlier I used to. So every 6 weeks, I used to get like the whole panel of tests done because I didn't want to lose weight at the cost of my health. So in 45 days, I have doubled my B12. So if I can do it, you can do it too, Sonuji, right? So that is possible. And that's the whole thing, that if I'm able to do it, anyone can do it. And if I can live medicine free, you all can live medicine free, and this whole country can live medicine free. So that's my mission and passion. That's the vision I'm having, that at least the people who can take care of themselves should take care of themselves. There will be some people, there are people who are born without eyes, right? Who are born without limbs, who are born with a hole in the heart. Some people will not have a kidney when they are born. So, only those people should burden the hospital or the healthcare. Rest of us, let us be responsible and take care of our own health. But it will start with us. The buck stops here. We have to stop here at ourselves, take care of us, so that we teach the next generation how to take care of themselves. This is the uh, biggest money. This is the biggest value that you can pass on to your children: how to be healthy, how to live medicine free. Yeah, this is the biggest thing that you can pass on. This is the biggest gift you can give to your family, your loved ones, by living medicine free, by living healthy. So I invite my fellow Indians to be part of this mission and join it for yourself first. Let us be very, very clear. Charity begins at home, health begins at home, everything begins at home. First, let us be healthy, then make our family healthy, then community healthy, then our society healthy, and then our state and the country. Yes, there is a question here. Hello, I am a student, and after enrolling in the program, not quite sure, I'm not able to test at the end of the program. I'm in India at the moment, in the beginning of in September. Okay. Okay, where are you going? Hetalji, you are going to UK. So you can get these tests done and you can submit your forms. That's okay. Not a problem. You can get these tests done. Only the price would vary. That's the only thing. Otherwise, these tests are done all over the country and the world. So that's okay. You can carry on. But this is only for Indians. I do not want others to come in. And so majority, as much as possible, try to be here and do it, and let's see. But get the test done. And it would be nice to see what happens. You're able to continue with these kind of habits. So this is what it is. It's a commitment of 96 days, which is 2 mandalas. What is a mandala? So they say that for 21 days are needed to change our habits, but I do not know of a single person who has changed their habits in 21 days. So in our Eastern philosophy, it is said that you need 48 days to imbibe a good habit. And what we are doing, we are using two facts. One is 48 days. So we are doing 2 mandalas, and roughly around 90 days are needed for our majority of our body cells to renew and generate. So this is a right optimal time of 96 days that you can give to yourself and change your health. Like I fought with my weight for 10 years, and then after 10 years, it took me 3 months to lose that weight, which I couldn't do in 10 years. I lost 23 kgs. You can check my George talk on this. So, and it's been over 7.5 years. So many people, scared me that you will never be able to sustain it, this, that, you have lost it so quickly, and then you don't know, you'll fall sick, this and that. I don't know what all things were told to me. And I was obsessed. I was checking myself. I was testing myself because I didn't want to do it in an unhealthy fashion. So, but once I was convinced that I'm using nature and I'm doing it the right way, my numbers are all right, and my B12 was double, my vitamin D came up, And all this was possible because I was doing it in the correct fashion. And that's what people inside the group are doing. They are doing it in the correct way. Most of us don't even know it's the correct way of taking care of our health. And that's why most of us are not living without medicine. And this is an invitation for you. You don't have to pay me anything. I will not pay you anything, but you can be part of something as powerful as this. And you have access to me. I go to the group every day. I solve their queries. I uh, go every week. We have a session, and it's wonderful. And the group energy is amazing, very inspiring. For my weight is the only issue as I have a sitting job. M says that. Okay. So most of us have a sitting job. And most of us, so obesity is a very, very big issue in this country and world over for that matter. And even I had that challenge, right? And it itself is the root cause of many disease. So it's not about you, I'm talking about myself, that in those 10 years, I had so many issues that now I don't even, uh, I can't, sometimes even I forget, okay, I had that issue. Yeah, sorry for that. And so I used to wear glasses. I had sinusitis. I had dermatitis. Once I had ear infection. I had chest infection, which got into my ear, and I stopped hearing. My gums were black, almost dark, very, very dark than it is today. Um, I don't know. I can just go on from head to toe and count you like a lot of issues that I had. So it's not one thing that you lose. You gain health. It's not about losing weight even. It's more about gaining health. And only when you get to see, okay, there is an inflammation. So first of all, I would request you to check your inflammation, because you could have a slight weight issue and then it's nothing harmful for the body and it's all great. So maybe then you are not the right fit for the program. But if you have inflammatory issues, then you can definitely join the program if you have done something, about the 5 elements of nature. So I'm getting requests to do the course on the same, because many of the people who join, they do not know like how to go about it. So maybe I'll start a course for that. But till then, all those who have done some kind of course, you know about it and you are willing to do it, then first of all, join the group. Okay, that would be my first step. So M and everybody else, please ensure that you join the group, get your blood test done, follow the steps. It's written in the description what all steps you have to take. Yes, so that's what I just said, that you join the group. It's everything is written in the group description. Perfect. Yes, you're right. So everything is there in the group description. You can follow that and you can just do it. And this has to be a commitment, 96 days commitment. We want people who are really genuinely sincere about themselves, first of all. Yeah. Tests are clear, then they cannot be. Yes, then you can be part of the second group whenever it comes up. Yeah, which will be little more relaxed, but not for the core team. Yeah, for the core team, we need people who have some kind of, because it's an inflammatory issue, right? So suppose your 2 kgs are higher and there is no inflammation in the body, your body is fine in that, you are exercising, you are doing yoga, you are breathing, you're doing the right things, you're eating well. So maybe there is no inflammation, there is nothing in the body. And then you just work it out, you'll just take care of it. That's not a problem, right? But if there is something deep rooted, there would be some kind of inflammation. Can you please, in brief, add what will be required to do? So, Shivana, I don't know if I pronounce your name correctly. Have you done any camp or program about the 5 elements? There is no knowledge purpose, madam. There is no knowledge. There is nothing, no knowledge. It's all about doing. That's what I'm saying. This is not a knowledge program. I will do a knowledge program because many people are requesting me to do a knowledge program and they have not done any camps. They do not know what are the five elements. And they want to learn this science, which is so powerful that it can help you live a medicine-free life, a disease-free life, a doctor-free life. So yoga class is a physical activity most of the times. And if you follow all the yam niyam, uh, asana, dharana, dhyan, samadhi, if you have gone till that level, and if you are working, you are connected to all the elements. If it's a yoga class in an AC room, of course, it's not connecting. But if you are doing it in nature, you have gone to some ashram and then doing it, yes, then it would be helpful. Then you know a part of it. But if you have done any kind of retreat which is into health per se, like I mentioned, like a Sharan program or a nature cure program with Dr. Arun Sharma, we did 3 retreats this year. Or you have done with Freedom from Diabetics or from OJUS group, from NDS group. If you have done from any such group or with Daryl D'Souza, he's doing great work. We did his retreat in Goa last year. So if you're aligned to any of these, you know what are these five elements and doing. So start with joining the group first, then fill up the forms and you will get to know, there is a pre-screening form. So you will get to know like where do you stand and everything, and then you can come. You're invited. But this is a precursor. Like first thing is either your ESR or your HSCRP or both should be high. Otherwise, your body is fit and fine. Then I cannot prove anything in my research, right? I have to prove that yes, inflammation can be harmonized using the five elements. Now I open the floor for asking the questions. Please feel free. You can unmute yourself and ask your question. You can raise your hands or you can write in the chat window. I can answer it either ways. But if you just raise your hand, it will be much better to see you and talk to you. Yes, go ahead. Any questions? Can we still follow the 96-day regime even if no inflammation? Of course, you can follow 96-day regime even if there is no inflammation, but it's not started yet. I have said because I'm already too busy. I cannot commit to the second group yet. So whenever I get that bandwidth, I'm planning to start it. And first of all, test for yourself and see for yourself if there is an inflammation. And there will be something that might come up, and first test yourself. That's the first step. So you join the group, do the test done, and then fill up the forms. And in case you find any problem in filling up those forms, please message me or post it in the group so that we can resolve it. Yes, Hetalji, go ahead. Thank you, for asking that question.
Hi, ma'am. Actually, I was just wondering, what was a five-step program that you were offering? Because I don't have any idea. I've just started. My aunt had sent me the request to just join, and you might be, if you can be a part of this program and see what is going on exactly with the body and stuff. So I was just wondering, how will the plan exactly go?
Okay. So Hetal, where are you joining us from?
I'm from India, so
Which
I'm in Maharashtra at the moment, Pune.
Pune. Okay, nice. So who suggested you said?
My aunt.
Okay, interesting, nice. She's part of the program?
No, not really. She just shared me the link.
Okay.
So we just saw from a group. So yeah.
Okay, nice. So Hetal, are you having any kind of inflammation? Because for this research, it's important that we have some kind of inflammation. People who are eager to help, eager to work on this, usually have no health issues, and that becomes my challenge. There's so many healthy people are coming for the research because they are so fit and healthy. Only when we are fit and healthy, we can help others, right? So many people have come with that good intention, and that's also good. Yes, Hital. So are you aware about anything? Have you got your test
So
done?
I know for sure that I'm overweight at the moment.
Okay.
My sleep schedule is not going too well because I have a lot of stress going on at the moment.
Okay.
So I think I might fit into your program.
Okay. What's your age, Hital, by the way?
I'm 27.
27. Okay. So get yourself tested. So first of all, you join the group which is there in the chat window, and then you get yourself tested, because unless we test, we would not know, right, what is happening
Right.
inside our body.
Yeah.
So even if person has not slept well or is very stressed, your ESR levels would go up. So that's a sign that body is in inflammation. We think it's okay if we sleep late or whatever, but your body doesn't think otherwise. And that's how the inflammatory markers go up. So first of all, I will request you to join the group. Can you see the chat window and can you join the group? So just go and join the group first.
I've done that already.
Okay, so you are connected to that, you're just connected to this, because so many people have just straight away come to the Zoom and they may not know about the group. When do you plan the group has already started on 21st of June on Yoga Day. It's already started. So I'm like adding new people are joining every week. So last week 2 people joined, and so these people keep joining, and so that's what is happening. It has already started from 21. So already a 1 month has passed. But whenever you join, you have to do it for 96 days. Yeah. If you are selected for the program, then you have to do it for the 96 days commitment. Yes, Hetal, you're done. Yeah. Anyone else? Thank you, Em. Anyone else? Any questions? So please join the group and get yourself tested. These two are very, very important things. So before you leave, just ensure that you join the group. And yes, Hital, your hand is raised again, or?
Yeah, actually, I have like my one other concern is that I'll be going to UK on 9th of September.
Mhm.
So I'm not quite sure that I will be able to get the tests done because you need a permission from a general practitioner as in a reference. Then we can go ahead and do the test. So I'm not so sure that I might be able to do that. So in that case, do I have to come back to India and get the test done?
That shouldn't be a problem, but yeah, each country has their own system of getting tests done. So there are two things. One is under insurance and one is without insurance, right? That's how it works in other countries.
Yeah.
There are few tests that you can do it yourself, ask for it, and there are a few countries like Australia is pretty strict.
Yeah.
And okay, for the UK client, I think he was in India and then he went back. Okay, so I had one in Scotland. My one-on-one client, he had come for his heart issues and weight loss. Yeah, so he got the test done in India and then he went back, and in his next trip he got the test done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how it was. So first of all, Hetal, you fill the form and let's see. First of all, get the blood test done.
Okay. Yeah.
Which ways you need to work on yourself or not,
Right. Sure.
right? That will be a good starting point for each one of you. So it will be a good starting point for you. So from this session, at least understand that the beginning of any disease, including cancer, the first sign is the inflammatory markers, right? And it's very simple. You get the test done, you would know there is inflammation or not. So instead of getting those bada tests and lot of panels and stuff done, get the basics done. What is the basic? Basic is ESR, basic is your CBC, basic is your HSCRP. Get these three tests done so that you know your body is fighting for something or is at peace. So from this session, at least take that much and get your tests done so that you know you are where, many a times like, okay, so when I was overweight, let me tell you a big fat girl story, which you will not believe that existed in me. But I think I should keep those photos as well, just to remind you that if it's possible for me, it's possible for anyone else. So, you know, I when I look at those photos, I was so huge. I was literally huge. And I would get offended. I would get upset. I would get disturbed. I would get frustrated. I would even get angry at people who tried to even hint at me that I need to do something about my health and weight. I was in denial. I was in complete denial. I didn't want to. I would think, oh, I'm fine. I can walk. I can do this. I can do that. But effectively, if I would say, I do more now than 10 years ago. Yeah. I had gone for a trekking in Arunachal where the food wasn't of my choice in the terms of that's not what I eat. So I didn't have an option to eat that way. And I could still trek for 25 kilometers. So 25 kilometers in a hilly area is not a joke, right? And I could do it. And earlier, I couldn't even walk 500 meters. And now, any day, any time of the day, you can ask me to walk 10 kilometers. And I think I can manage that today. So, what I can do today at 45, most of the people don't believe that I'm 45, nor do I, because I was much older in my head, in my body, in my soul when I was in my 30s than today. So many a times, like that's my story, I did not. And for me, I was eating very well, eating very healthy. I was eating oil free. I was doing all kind of stuff. So uh, it was not something that I was in denial. I didn't even accept that I need some concern. So salute to each one of you who has taken this responsibility to at least work on yourself. I thought it was normal to have sinusitis for 3 decades. I just thought it was normal to have headache all the time, body ache all the time. I love the massages. Now, today, I don't need massages because my body doesn't feel the pain anywhere. And uh, yeah, so I invite you all, if you have any questions, please feel free. Otherwise, we'll wrap up the session. Thank you for your time on a Sunday evening. I so much value this, and I hope this session was valuable to you. It gave you something I could add. It's so nice to see so many fellow Indians supporting this cause. It's very, very supportive. So thank you so much. Anyone has any other question? Okay. Thank you so much. Please join the group, and I will post morning recording and even this recording in the session, in the group session, so that you can revisit it, you can see it if there's something. And if you fill up the forms, if you face any query, please feel free to ping me. Yeah. And if you want to work one-on-one with me on a particular issue, Meenal, I want to lose 23 kgs in 3 months. Feel free, contact me. I'll tell you how to do that. Yeah. Otherwise, you can watch my Josh talk, and that should be good enough. Thank you so much for your time. Look forward to see you on the other side. Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye. Jai Hind.